Hi everyone, today we're going to write down the formulas to find the volume of various 3D figures. So we're going to start with the definition of volume. So volume is the amount of space that a 3D figure occupies. So remember, a 3D figure means three-dimensional. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is going to get added to your ISN. So this piece of paper here, you can attach to page 96. So at the top, I'll write volume. So the amount of space that a 3D figure occupies. So depending on what the 3D figure is, we have different formulas to find the volume. So we're going to start with our first one. We have this picture, and this is a rectangular prism. So we can write down rectangular prism. And to find volume, you're going to be multiplying the base area, so the base where it sits, this rectangle, times the height. So the height is here. Sometimes we're more familiar with the formula volume equals length times width times height for a rectangular prism. Well, that length times width is the base area. So I have down here to make a little note that the base area is length times width, specifically in a rectangular prism, this rectangle here. And remember that volume will have units cubed. That will be the label that we use, okay? So moving on, here we have a triangular prism. So similar to the rectangular prism, the formula for volume is also the base area times the height. So this big B stands for base area. So in this case, the base is a triangle. So to find that base area, you're going to find the area of the triangle, which is 1/2 little b times h. The little b stands for the base of the triangle. So the big B stands for base area, and the little b stands for the base of the triangle. So again, you're finding that base area and multiplying it by the height. Think about stacking a bunch of these triangles on top of each other. That's what gives us the volume, the height. Okay, then we have a cylinder. Similar to the prisms, you're also going to need the base area. In this case, our base is a circle. So to find the area of a circle, that's pi r squared, and you'll multiply it by the height. So volume equals pi r squared times h. Next, we have a rectangular pyramid. So it's a rectangular pyramid because the base is a rectangle. So a pyramid, similar to a prism, except a pyramid is going to be 1/3 the volume of a prism. So to find the volume, you do 1/3 times the base area times the height. And that base area is, again, the area of the rectangle. So to find that, you would do length times width. So you may see this one written as volume equals 1/3 length times width times height. Means the same thing. So you see a trend here. With all of these 3D shapes, you're finding the area of the base and just multiplying it by the height to get the volume. So moving on, we're going to flip it over and take a look at the back. So back here, we're starting with a triangular pyramid. So this time, the base of our pyramid is a triangle. Okay? Similar to the rectangular pyramid, it is also going to be 1/3 of the volume of a triangular prism. So the formula is 1/3 the base area times the height. And remember, to get the base of that triangle, the base area, the capital B, you would use the area formula for a triangle, 1/2 base times height, this base being the base of the triangle. Next we have a cone. So here's a new one. Think about an ice cream cone. A cone is 1/3 of a cylinder. So you could fit 3 cones in a cylinder with the same radius and height. So to find the volume, you're going to do 1/3 pi r squared h. So the pi r squared is what gives us this base area. The height is here, and it's 1/3 of a cylinder. So it's 1/3 pi r squared h. And the last one we have is a sphere. So in a sphere, your radius is the distance from the center of the sphere to any point on the sphere. The volume formula for a sphere, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So you're going to fill in your radius, cube it, multiply it by pi, multiply it by 4/3. So there are your volume formulas. So you can attach that to page 96. And if you just flip this up, I'm going to have you look at 9 problems, word problems, and all I want you to do is decide, is it a volume or a surface area problem? So you can number here 1 through 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to show you the problems. And as you read through them, you're going to decide, are you looking for volume or surface area to answer? And next to your number, just write volume or surface area. This is what I'm going to leave you with. Tomorrow we will review these problems, and we will begin some volume problems. So there you go. So number 1, Elena wants to paint her jewelry box blue. The jewelry box is in the shape of a cube and has an edge length of 4 inches. How much blue paint will Elena need? So write down volume or surface area. What are you looking for there? Number 2, Nicholas has a pepper shaker in the shape of a cylinder. It has a radius of 9 millimeters and a height of 32 millimeters. How much pepper will fit in the shaker? Again, is it volume or surface area? Number 3, Ronaldo builds a pool in his backyard. The pool measures 56 feet long, 28 feet wide, and 9 feet deep. How much water will fit in the pool? Number 4, how much gift wrap is needed to cover a box which measures 3 feet by 2 feet by 3 feet? Number 5, a package shaped like a cube has an edge that is 28 centimeters long. How much space is available to pack inside the box? 6, a cylindrical fish tank is 1 foot tall. The radius of the fish tank is 5 inches. How much water does it take to fill the tank? Number 7, Kissy needs to paint the top and sides of a rectangular prism. The prism has a length of 25 millimeters, a width of 15 millimeters, and a height of 9 millimeters. How much paint does she need to cover the top and sides? Number 8, Brittany is going to cover the label on a Pringles can and decorate it for Easter. The can has a diameter of 4.5 inches and a height of 14 inches. She only needs to cover the label, not the top or bottom of the can. What is the minimum amount of paper needed? And our last one, a cereal company decided to make an odd-shaped box for a promotion they are doing. The new design is a rectangular prism with length of 10 inches, width of 8 inches, and height of 4 inches. And attached to the rectangular prism is a cylinder with a radius of 2 inches and a height of 10 inches. How much cereal will fit in the box? So you're deciding volume or surface area. We'll go over it tomorrow and continue with volume.